Hello and welcome to this video where we are going to be covering limiting beliefs. So, limiting beliefs for me is a massive role in anything that you do when you're trying to get success. So, for me, I believe that limiting beliefs is like your mind and your brain and just you being in a jail cell. You're confined to the thoughts that you think. You're limited in your potential to what you can actually do because the language that you tell yourself that you can't do something or you're not good enough or you're not strong enough or you're not this or you're not that, and you stop yourself doing it. So you'll never ever aim for that for for whatever you're trying to achieve because you're always telling yourself that you're not good enough or you can't do it in the first place, so you never actually try. So what I want to do is allow you to be able to actually identify when you're having limiting beliefs or when you're having limiting thoughts about what you can do, because there is absolutely nothing in this world that you cannot do. And I know that sounds cheesy and I know it sounds false, but there's no limit to what you can do. The only limitations that you've got is what you say and what you do or don't do. So limiting beliefs hold you back. They limit your potential. They make you believe and behave like your thoughts, stop you achieving your goals. They keep you in your comfort zone. They feed your fear and they stop you aiming high. So feeding your fear, again, massive. Because if you constantly tell yourself that you cannot do something, you'll never do it. You'll never try because you'll be too scared. You'll be paralyzed by that fear. And then you'll start to believe it as well. Or if you've got an external factor from somebody else saying, "Oh, I don't think you'll be able to do that," or "That's a bit risky. I don't think you can do that," then you start to believe that because you either respect that person's opinion, and now this might be somebody who doesn't actually mean to be negative and limit you, but it may be happening in your life. So it could be either you or somebody else that is feeding you the language of telling you that something's not a good idea, or they think it's a bit risky, or you saying, "Oh, I don't think I can do that. I'm not strong enough, fit enough, fast enough. Um, I don't think I've got the time to do that. I don't think I've got the ability to do that." This is a language that you need to remove from your head because that sort of language is never ever going to be helpful for you, and we want to eradicate that completely. Now, I'm not saying be unrealistic and saying that what you can do, but stop saying that you can't do anything because you can. You just have to put your mind to it. So the limiting beliefs, the internal language that you talk to yourself about, or sorry, you tell yourself, is stuff like "I'm not good enough for X, Y, and Z. I'll never be able to do such and such. They're much better at whatever than I am. I'll wait until I'm," so I'll use an example of, "I'll wait until I'm a bit fitter before I go to the gym," or "I'll wait until I'm a bit stronger until I start doing that." That is a limiting belief because, like, at what point do you say to yourself that you are fitter and you are stronger to be able to do something? So that is just a delay tactic in your head because you are about to embark on a decision that's not entirely comfortable. So you say, "Oh no, I'm just going to wait until I'm X, Y, and Z," which is keeping you in your comfort zone, which is stopping you progressing. So this is a language that holds you back all the time. Also, putting yourself down, making derogatory comments about yourself, or jokingly putting yourself down first before someone else has a chance to. So again, these are things that maybe you've done them your full life, maybe you haven't done them, but again, I'm just going to use this as an example. But putting yourself down or making derogatory comments about yourself so that nobody else can hurt you. So again, it's a defense mechanism, and it's going down a negative thought process that we don't want you going down. So this is why, if you can identify when you start to do this, then that's going to be massive because I've had previous clients, and this is why I'll put this content in because it's so common, and I don't think people realize how common it is. But you are so capable of holding yourself back just by what you say in your head or what you actually believe to be true. And there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to aim for the stars and aim for whatever you want to in life because there's nothing holding you back apart from you. So if you've constantly got this little gremlin that starts saying, "You can't do this, you're not good enough for that," then you will start to believe it. So we need to eradicate that language as soon as possible because when you do, it'll be like a weight's been lifted off your shoulders and you won't feel limited anymore. And you go, "You know what? I actually can do that because," like the Triple S method, we've been using small, sustainable steps to get you there, to make one wee decision, one wee decision, one wee decision. And then from there, those wee decisions add up into a big, massive lifestyle change. And then 6 weeks down the line, or whatever it is down the line, and you go, you know what, I can do that now, and I don't do that anymore. And I've been able to achieve this just by making small, little, easy, low effort commitments and changes. And then lastly, so identifying the limiting beliefs and behaviors more so. So procrastination is a big one. So if you had a task that somebody gave to you and they said, could you go and do that for me? And you 100% knew the answer, you would go away straight away and you would do that, no problem. But if you don't have the complete solution for that task, then you're going to either dilly-dally when you're doing it, you're not going to be able to do it fully to your full potential, or you're going to procrastinate because you don't have the answer. So telling yourself you'll do it soon, again, that's another, it's just a procrastination, it's just a delay tactic for your brain to keep you in that comfort zone. So being able to identify when you're, like, for example, the example I used earlier about being fitter or stronger before you start something, that's procrastination. That's telling yourself that you'll do it soon, because you can do it, and you don't need to be strong enough, you don't need to be fit enough to do anything, because you can start it at whatever level you want. And again, that's just the fear coming in and paralyzing you into a decision of keeping you in that comfort zone. And this is where we need to start getting that reversed and getting you into a positive, really, really positive mindset. So lastly is starting something, not sticking with it for long enough and telling yourself that I tried that, but it didn't work for me. So I've heard that time and time and time again, that, oh, I tried that method, or I tried that way, or I tried this and tried that, and it didn't work for me. And I asked the person how long they'd done it for, and they were like, oh, I gave it a couple of weeks. It's not long enough. At the end of the day, like, there is no shortcut. There's definitely tactics and methods that we use to speed up the process of somebody's weight loss journey, or whatever they're trying to achieve. But at the end of the day, your body's going through changes which they don't happen overnight. It's, unfortunately, it's one of those things that you just have to stick with until you see that initial set of results, and that is enough to spur you on to then go, oh great, right, I'm definitely seeing results. And then that bolsters your positivity, your motivation, your drive, your desire, everything about that. But you just need to get there first. So if you just say to yourself, trust the process, I know this is going to work, as long as I put the required effort in, then it will work. And then as soon as you see those results, that's you're away. So one thing that I want to leave you with is, one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Now, as cheesy as that may seem, it's totally true. If you wake up with the Monday mentality all the time, oh, can't, oh, work today, or oh, the weather's miserable outside, or oh, I've got the gym today, or I've got home workouts, or I just can't be bothered. Again, the language that you tell yourself, you're going to believe. So we need to get that away. We need to go, oh, good, right, it's Wednesday, for example. Because every day should be like Friday or Saturday, or whatever your best day of the week is. Every single day should be like that, because there's absolutely no reason that you can't mentally pick yourself up and go, no, this is a great day. I've got a job. My life's good. I've got my health. My family's got their health. We're not struggling in any way. Um, yeah, things might get hard, but you've in reality you've got a good life. So you need to start telling yourself that, you know what, I'm actually doing really well, and change the language that you say to yourself, because as soon as you start doing that, you become a more positive person as well. Once you become a more positive person, then other people start to be influenced by your positivity as well. So I want to leave you with that. Just think that one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. So keep that in mind. All right, so that is us covered limiting beliefs. I will see you in the next video.